Hello and welcome to the House of the Spirits. Welcome home. This reading today is inspired by Friday the 13th, that is coming tomorrow as I am filming this video. And I was inspired to do this reading because I feel like there's the opportunity for a big change in fortune. And usually Friday the 13th are very lucky days for me. So I thought I would possibly open that door for you also of luck and good fortune. So what is a change in luck that you're getting next in your life? So first card we have Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Cancer. And the card is the Glanconer. For the second pile, we have Aquarius, Leo, Aries, and Taurus. And the card is Tabara of the Waters. For the third pile, we have Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces, and Virgo. And your card is the Singer of Intuition. Okay, I will give you a moment for you to choose your pile with your intuition, your zodiac signs, or the significator card. I will see you in your pile. Pile number one. So I was starting with pile number two. I don't know. Maybe this means something. Who knows? So that change of luck, change of fortune. The Glanconer is about seeing beneath the surface, between. I meant beneath, but I kept saying between. So maybe something between, like read between the lines, or some sort of acute vision of a situation, like a more precise vision. So something in the middle. Okay. And also like seeing through the delusion, seeing through lies, deceit, but possibly self-delusion too. Seeing beneath the surface. Okay, so let's see what is the change. Getting some more of the fairies. Okay. And let's see what the Kipper has to say. Okay. The marriage card. Main person. Okay, so possibly leaving something behind, leaving an agreement behind. Because the Glanconer is also about reading the fine print and discovering something like the reality of a situation that may appear very beautiful and pretty on the outside. So leaving that behind, leaving the deceit behind. Possibly there was manipulation. You know what? The fine print sometimes makes all the difference, and we really need. Oh, there are three. Okay. We really need to understand the true intention behind something, and I think you're leaving that behind. So this is the past situation. Soul Shrinker. The Topsy-Turvets. And The piper. Something to do with music, but also with diplomacy, empathy, gentle, like being convinced gently of something. But actually, with all these cards, I'm really not getting a very positive vibe from this one, the piper. Usually it's okay. It's a good card. It's empathic, and it's all about music, and there's a seductive quality to it, but I feel like that seductive quality is actually coming from a dark place. And I think your luck changed related to this situation. How interesting. Very specific. I feel like this is a very specific thing in your life. So, but let's see, how is this going to be framed and what is the context specifically? Because what I see here is manipulation, is people talking with each other with a bad intention, with that feeling of possibly envy, or just really trying to destroy the other person with words. And I don't know how this fits exactly, but let's see. The Six of Cups. Something about the past. The Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups. The Queen of Wands. The Eight of Cups. The World. The Knight of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups. Okay. The Chariot. And Strength. Wow, very powerful. The two final cards are incredibly powerful. Focus is a little bit off today, so sorry about that. Okay. So, I feel like there are two parallel realities here, two stories. It's like one is detached from the other, and it's like people were living parallel lives, or group of people, or at least two people, of course, but there's a relationship here, but possibly there are more. And it's like people are not communicating very well. It's like they're worlds apart, although they might be trying to serve each other, to attend to each other's needs. They're living parallel lives. I feel like there's a disconnect here. I also see some sense of purpose and mission in one of the person, in one of the one or more of the people involved. There's this sense of mission, of life mission. This is really, it's like what's bugging me is that this story here, it really is, to me, altering the meaning of the whole spread in such a way that I'm kind of trying to adapt myself. It's as if there are patterns emerging that I've never considered. I'm seeing like the stairs. Can you see the drawing of the pipes and the stairs? To me, they're kind of similar. The perspective is similar. There's a movement here. But why? Is it a different song? It's like making a different song, making a different tune. Why do you have to see beneath the surface? Why is this so important? You know what? I feel like you have closure on this already, but possibly other people are kind of trying to adapt and not really understanding how to adapt. But I think that what's changing in your luck is also that you're getting an offer. It's going to be a very good offer, very down to earth and very grounded in reality. And I think you'll have to make a choice about it. You'll have to consider what is being offered. And possibly because you're coming from this, I think you're coming from this situation where you kind of left something that wasn't working. Or this is warning you, like whatever someone offers you, just be very careful and take your time to accept and make questions and ask questions. And also, don't be afraid to be slow, to take it slow, to see everything you have to see and you need to see, to have this closure, to have this complete sense of completeness before you move forward, because you are going to move forward with a lot of power. And I think you are also going to be, it's like ready for action, really in the moment. I see you like very in the zone, in the moment, and once it takes off, it's very powerful and very strong. It doesn't take over you, but it kind of has this a grasp, like a very passionate grasp on you. It's like having a very healthy, but very good, like a sense of purpose, a drive. There's a mission here. I really feel like someone's on a mission. Possibly you're also joining these people who are on a mission, maybe. You kind of joining your efforts, possibly. I want to clarify. So getting an offer, seeing the fine print, not taking things at face value, seeing beneath the surface, reading between the lines, all of those concepts. So clarify. Temperance. Yeah, I really feel like there needs to be deeper knowledge of what's happening, and that needs time, needs patience. Temperance is a slow process. It's something that needs to be listened to, that needs to be negotiation, bargaining, possibly. There needs to be this back and forth, lovingly. Page of Cups. Learn as you go. Be accepting and be open-minded. Yeah. Enjoy also that part of each other. So try to open the avenues of dialogue, to open the discussion, to be open, right? To be able to give and receive the energy, the love, the cups, the attention. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Ten of Cups. Yeah, I really feel like whatever offer you're getting is really changing your luck for the best. You are able to create something that lasts. Okay, I think I get it now. You are moving from a phase of your life, that's your change of fortunes. So you're moving from a phase of your life where you were possibly surrounded or in a group of people who were deluding you, delusional. There were also having these spells of talking evil, talking ill about each other, talking there's gossip. I feel like, yeah, there's it's like they were attracted to you. You are going to change the type of people that you are attracting in your life. That's how I see this. That's the change of fortune here. It's that you were in an agreement, or possibly you have like some sort of ties with these people, possibly a contract. You can think of like soul contracts, or just, a mission that you had to finish with them. Yeah, okay. Maybe, yeah, you feel like your mission with these people, these types of people, has ended, and you want to kind of seal the deal, and you will very soon, because you'll get an offer, and you are going to be very wise about it. You are going to see the whole picture, because you're going to be diplomatic, and you're going to be very down to earth. And it's the way you set the tone that is going to make a really big difference. And it's going to, it's going to enable you to keep your heart open. And that's very important for your mission, because you really need to be brave and forthcoming, and you need to be in contact with your passion. And your passion is ignited by your heart, is guided by your heart. It's not a desire, it's a sense of purpose and meaning and mission in life. And it's our hearts that guide us through that. We need to keep those channels open. And when we are surrounded by these types of people, soul shrinker, says it all. Soul shrinker, it really shrinks you. It makes you smaller. It makes you like cut a lot of channels, communication channels, a lot of energetic channels, because these types of relationships we need to kind of defend ourselves from something constantly, and it just shuts us down, shuts us off from the world. And this is the change of fortune that is coming for you right now. It's a beautiful thing, because I think it's going to be practical. It's going to have a materialization. You are really truly getting an offer, getting someone is going to contact you and try to give you something, or to make a proposition, or to offer some sort of friendship, some sort of kind gesture. And you are going to be very serene and balanced about it, and patient. And that's what really, really makes the difference here. Okay, so what is this mission? What is the mission that you're on? King of Cups. Interesting. I really feel like this is confirmation that the mission you're in is to keep the heart open. It's a very stark contrast from this, to the King of Cups, to the Page of Cups, to the Ten of Cups. It's really, really different. And the outcome is going to be very powerful because it's going to give you the energy and the passion and the drive and the motivation to move forward, to have the energy to do things, whatever you have to do, whatever you want. It's all about you. This reading is all about how you manage yourself and how you relate. This is main person living behind marriage card. And it doesn't mean that there's a marriage. It just means that you're leaving behind some sort of relationship or agreement or contract or, energetic bond in any shape. Very interesting. Very lucky with the blessings of Friday the 13th. Thank you so much for this. If you also enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope to see you again very soon. Bye. Pile number 2. Your card is Tabara of the Waters. And Tabara of the Waters, I don't know why I'm kind of more focused on the fountain. So that going to the source of something, going to the fountain of something to replenish, to nurture yourself, or to find nurturing. Or it's coming to you. It is also about accepting change and the mutable qualities of water and of life. Accepting things gracefully. Interesting. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? For pile number 2, what is their next change in fortune? What is changing in their fortune? So what does the Kipper have to say? Okay. False person. Pleasant letter. The Dark Lady. The Fawn. Very interesting. It's very, a lot of layers to this, so I think I'll get the tarot first and see what else comes up. So we have inner voice. Inner voice also has the waters here and the dolphins. Something in the water. Something about water, possibly. Integration. So this is the High Priestess and this is Temperance. We have guilt. New vision with the Hanged Man. Guilt is the Eight of Swords. Sorry, I forgot to say. and past lives with the Death card. Okay. Very, very interesting, very powerful. Next we have Two of Wands. There's a lot of information. There's a lot of different aspects to this it's like I'm getting a sort of a snapshot of a whole lifetime. It's not really a reading for just right now. I feel like I'm getting a lot more about you, possibly. So whoever this is resonating with, I think I'm going to get a very big scope, a very big timeline, possibly. Creativity with the Empress. This is friendliness with the Two of Cups. Laziness with the Nine of Cups. And the Creator with the King of Wands. Okay, so what is this? Okay, Four of Cups with surrendering. Let's see these two. Experiencing with the Three of Wands, and mind with the Knight of Swords. I think that this reading is about possibly more than one lifetime. So your luck is changing because something is changing in the karmic threads or the storylines, your inheritance. So whatever you are bringing to your life, to whatever you're bringing to the experience of being here, that is not from the experience, but has come from before, from other dimensions, from other places even. I feel like there's wow. I have a feeling of being kind of attacked by interdimensional beings. And I feel like the change in luck is because you are going to experience something completely different in your life from now on. That you have that opportunity. It might be a choice that is presented to you. I think it's going to be very, very clear cut, like yes or no. It's going to be very light and dark, like yin yang. You are going to see exactly what you want very obviously. I think you're going to be abundantly clear about what you want in life. And I think it's going to be very fast. The change is very fast. Something is disturbing here. It's almost as if up until this point, up until this choice that you're going to make, that is going to change your fortune, and that is going to open the door for you to choose abundance and love for yourself first, but also for life, for the other, whoever it may be, he or she may be. And it will also grant you access to creativity, grant you access to your own creativity, so you can You can carve your own path. You be your own example, let's say, because I feel like up until this point, this choice that you're going to make, you're kind of being haunted by not only the past, but also beings from other dimensions, and it's like they need to be put in their proper place by going to the source. So going to the source, okay, so now I understand why I felt like Tobar of the Waters had to do with source or fountain. I think you're going to the source of the problem, directly to the source of the problem. That's also why the fawn is here, because the fawn is about natural magic. It's about natural magic is happening. Something is afoot. Something is helping you. But you need to make a choice. And I feel like that choice is made in a very obvious ceremony. It's like it's going to be so obvious. Like a ritual, like a ceremony. Something that is like super clear. And it sends a message that you're not available You see how this person here is so peaceful, and you see all these memories or ghosts or interdimensional beings, however you want to interpret them, but she's so serene. That's the main point here, is that whatever happens around you and whatever comes at you, it's not supposed to feel, to interfere. It's not supposed to feel physical. You're not supposed to, how these people sometimes, they are so empathic and so open that when somebody speaks of like an illness or something that might cause some kind of discomfort to other human beings, that person is so empathic that they start to feel as, whatever the description is, whatever the symptoms are. So even if it's just feelings like sadness or, oh my God, I feel so sad, that person is so sad, I also feel like that. So having this sense of surrender, but to your own experience and not to whatever comes at you. So not being so like a sponge, being more grounded will enable you to see the fruits of your labor and to enjoy your experience in life. Because I feel like this is not, if it's constantly coming at you, you feel like it's a not very enjoyable experience. And it's I also feel like this is kind of stealing your life experience. So these ghosts or these haunting ideas and concepts, they're like draining your life force. They're using your body to exist. And you shouldn't allow them to, but it's a choice. You're going to make a very obvious choice. This, whatever I'm saying now, can also be kind of a metaphor for something that you're living, that you are experiencing on a more mundane level. But I feel like ultimately this is a spiritual battle that you are fighting, and that you have the power and all the tools you need to overcome whatever comes at you. But the issue here is that part of the empathy and the openness that needs to be adjusted to your own experience and to be more focused on your own perspective of things, instead of having this, how do I say, availability. You know, sometimes that availability can be replacing something that's yours and that you don't want to access, or possibly it's hurtful. It's like I'm going to allow other people to come into my life and do whatever they want to do and use my time, or I'm going to allow these thoughts or these feelings, and I am going to allow them to exist in my space because I'm not sure of what I want to do, or I don't think I am powerful enough to do what I want. And because if you drive yourself to do whatever you want, you will feel the space, you will use the time and the space for your own creative endeavors and for your own creative drive, for developing your own identity. But it also makes you accountable in a way, and the center of attention sometimes, possibly. But it also makes you available and makes you more powerful. Yeah, so yeah, I really think that this is a very spiritual reading. It's like a step up in your spiritual battle, in your spiritual mission here. Projections. So this is going to massively influence how you relate to other people, of course, and how you see yourself, your self-esteem. Comparison. It's the same thing. It's really having your own vision, not considering too much or giving too much space to others. Trust with the Page of Cups here. Possibly this choice will feel like you have to take this leap of faith. The Five of Pentacles. So yeah, this is what will allow you to unshackle yourself, to free yourself, so that you can access this energy, your own energy, your soul energy. Adventure. You see, to me this is almost like the same character, the same child, although one looks like a boy, a small boy, and one like possibly a small girl, who knows. But it's the same landscape and it's the same kind of feeling. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. It's really going forth into your life, advancing, freeing yourself, and having access to whatever you want to have access to. It's going to be very, very quick. It's going to be like a sharp turn. Like I'm letting go of the past. I am letting go. I am going. I'm deciding. I choose myself. I choose to see beyond these ghosts, beyond these haunting thoughts, beyond the hurtful past, possibly. Accepting that change also. That things change, that it's nature for things to change, and that it's natural for you to change, that you can change. Allow yourself to change. To experience the changes in you. There's something else here for you. I feel like there's There's a pair here for me, and it's this false person and the fawn, and inner voice with the dark lady, with the crescents. There's something here, and I just saw that I should have covered this card, so just give me a moment. Okay, sorry about that. So there's this parallel here, these two different energies. Okay, I think I understand now. Because the fawn has to do with letting go of control and allowing the natural flow of things, allowing nature and natural rhythms to show you things. So everything will, in due time, be transformed. Everything changes. This is the law of life. You know, the only constant thing in life is change. So false person and the fawn, to me, is about not controlling things and being okay with not controlling things, because you're building something that isn't true if you want to control everything. And it's like controlling the narrative, controlling the story. And it's twisting things, and it's tiring. It makes you open to like predators, but it's not predators in real life. It's more like thoughts and spirits and entities that are predatorial or that are kind of vampirical. An inner voice in Dark Lady, I think it's really this possibly a darker aspect of a situation or of yourself that you need to allow to come to the surface, to see. You have to see this darkness. You have to accept that darkness. Seeing, getting the message from that darkness. So also, because this is about rituals and the moon and ceremonies and decisions and something very clear, made clear, possibly the full moon, the next full moon is a very powerful one. It's in Gemini and it's on the 15th. And also it's the last moon of December and the last full moon of the year. So it's also possibly something that is influencing this. So the natural laws, the natural cycles, allowing them to work, and also working with them, aiding them, using them to enhance your wisdom, to enhance your creative power. You see how the Empress here is honoring the moon, and it's a crescent moon. Also, like these here, communicating with your guides, with your spirit guides on that time, can also make things very clear for you and help you trust more and also feel protected, feel like you are guided into this new reality. Very interesting. Thank you so much for this. If you also enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope to see you again very soon. Bye. Pile number 3. Your card is the Singer of Intuition. And it's, of course, about following your hunches, following your intuition, knowing that the information you need is available already. if you just tap into that resource. So let's see, what else do we have for pile number 3? What is that change in fortune? Okay. Possibly something that is going to be shown to you easily. Okay. Hope, big water. Grief and adversity. Oops. Okay. And court. Okay, what else? The feline and list of the shadows. Interesting. Okay, so right away I feel like you are going to get an intuitive hit about something that you need to do, because it's like there's something that is bothering you, that is worrying you. It can be something related to paperwork or some sort of legal or financial matter that possibly is worrying you. I feel like you want to get out of some sort of bond, some sort of bondage with the Lady of Shadows. You need to possibly adjust, also like balance a situation for it to be fair, because there's the court also, and the feline is accusing you, like someone is accusing you, or you are feeling like someone is accusing you and it's not. So it's like having this intuition, but I feel like you're going to get this realization, this sudden like, oh, I should do this, I have to do that, or I have to protect that situation. And it's going to help you change the fortune of this. So change the course into a more favorable situation for yourself. Okay, so let's see. Your intuition is guiding you towards something. Let's see, what is it? 9 of Swords. Something really worrying you a lot. Queen of Wands. Okay, possibly someone is connected to this. 7 of Wands. It is a fight. It is something that you are fighting for. The Hermit. Possibly you think like you are going to be fighting this on your own. Is that the feeling? And the Page of Pentacles. Okay. What I'm getting here is like, is this what I want? This questioning yourself, like, is this what I really want? Like the start of an idea, the beginning of something. Strength. I don't know why, but these hands kind of remind me also of the position of List of the Shadows hands. It's like pushing something, getting something done, getting something out of your way, getting something out of your way. Again, the hands, very interesting. 6 of Pentacles. And also, this little character here is holding scales. So possibly you think like, or you are owed something. Does somebody think you owe them something? Or possibly you think you're owing them something, but really you are the one who should receive. And possibly it's going to be decided like that in a legal setting. And this agreement, this verdict or this decision is going to free you from a cycle of worrying, of carrying this weight with you. It's going to free you. Queen of Cups, yeah, it's going to allow you to getting this more flow state, this possibly also because we have hope, big water, and the Queen of Cups here, possibly make some sort of dream come true, because you're kind of, this is like the final push, the last part, of the dream, of the, of the challenges before the dream comes true. So this reading is kind of telling you to be on the lookout, to be mindful and aware of your intuitive hunches. Trust those hunches. You have that wisdom with yourself, and you can make the right choice, because I feel like you are possibly considering, like, is this the right thing for me? Is this what I want? Because I fought so hard for this, and now I'm not gonna, I don't want to give it up. Or you just get used to the fight. The King of Wands. I feel like you have to come forth with a decision. You have to show what you want. And the Star. Yeah, I really feel like this is about some sort of wish fulfillment, because with hope, and the Star is also about hope, about dreams and hopes, miracles happening also. And whenever I see this card, the Grief and Adversity, I always see how the person is so focused on their own sadness and just looking at that glass. And the angel in the background, he's just sipping the wine, enjoying and looking at that character, protecting it, protecting the character, protecting that man. Yeah, I think I understand that possibly you're not seeing an easier way to solve this. That's why you're also being guided by the Star and by your own connection to this miracle, this hope. Your intuition is trying to guide you. It's like, look at this way. I don't think that this is like a trick or something deceitful. I don't see that here at all. I just see like your intuition is going to try to nudge you into the right direction, so that you are not suffering so much for this, so that there's not so much conflict. You really need to ease up a little bit and to be more confident and sure of yourself. So this intuitive hit is going to show you that, the easier path. The King of Pentacles, to your abundance, to your safety, to this sense of accomplishment, this sense of also status, of achievement. Yeah. The Knight of Cups. It's like, I really feel like it should be easier. That's the message here. So you shouldn't feel like this, you know, like the Nine of Swords. This is not the good, pleasant way to go about it. Although, no, this is just as much a necessary part of life as any other expression in the cards. But I feel like your intuition and your guiding star, your guides are trying to steer you into an easier path, and you should let them. You should stop focusing on that difficulty and have a more easy approach, a more soft approach, accessible, less closed off, more accessible, more open. Eight of Swords. You're not seeing this. So this change of fortune is going to be unexpected to you. You're not seeing it. The Nine of Wands. It's going, I really feel like it's going to feel like a miracle. Like, no, it's impossible. I don't believe it. It's not going to happen. Things don't happen that way. Things are not that good. I feel like that suspicion. But it's kind of an illusion, that negativity, the Chariot. You're going to be victorious. And I think you're going to be victorious, and you're not really aware of how it's going to happen. It's like, I won. Oh my God, did I just, you know, overcome this? Did I just win? Did I just is it accessible to me? Really? It's like being not believing how good things can be and how miracles can really, really happen. I think that this situation is going to show you that miracles are real. The Queen of Swords. It's like being shown a new reality. The Ten of Swords. And it's something that is going to end a part of your life. Something that is left behind. And I feel like it's leaving it behind completely without, you know, loose ends. It's like, this is a miracle. I can't believe this is real. Is this possible? And it is. Wow. The Moon. Again, yeah, I know that I started this reading with speaking about the Friday the 13th, and it's a very important energy for me. It's very lucky energy. So that's why this is the theme of the reading, the change of luck and change of fortune. But with the Moon here, I feel like this is a timing thing. The Moon, and even the drawings are a little bit different, but this one is the waning and this one is the crescent. What does this mean? Potentially. You know, I'm just going to trust my instincts. My first thought was that this full moon is very, very powerful. It's a culmination of something. It is the last full moon of the year. It's the culmination of a set of energies. And it's also interesting that I, just before I started the reading, I was reading about how traditional witchcraft from Italy connected to the energy of the moon and had the stories and incantations and poems about the moon goddess, Diana or Artemis. And I feel like there's this energy here about this also, about how to use the power of the moon to enhance your intuition, to enhance your intuitive connection, your it's empowering you. Because to me, traditional witchcraft, it's more about empowering you and empowering your psyche, because many traditions that have the witchcraft and the rituals, the incantations, they are ways of integrating psychological forces that are outside of our control. So like the moon, like the sun, like the planets, nature, spirits, that could be personified illnesses, that could be entities that were, psychological. That it's like our psychological drama is enacted in ritual, and traditional witchcraft was a way for families and for common folk to do this kind of therapeutic, ritualistic connection, to reconnect them with their own instincts, with their own more primal and instinctive connection to nature. I really think that this intuition, that connects us to the spirits of the planets, of nature, of the cosmos, is something that's very important for you at this moment, so that you are empowered to see the possibilities and to see beyond the problems that make you suffer, to see the big picture. Because I feel like you are bigger than you are allowing yourself to be. So this change, it's like a miracle that is going to prove to you and show to you that things are possible, that you can do this. You can be the person that you have always dreamt of being, and that you can embody all these experiences that you wish for yourself. And working with the power of the moon, especially the next full moon, is going to be, I think, very decisive, very let's say efficient, efficacy. I feel like there's a usefulness. Yeah, there's purpose, there's use there. There's you should bet on that, because the miracles are coming. Very interesting. Thank you so much for this. If you also enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope to see you again very soon. Bye.